Hello everyone and welcome back on my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to show you the CAYOTE charger, but before of that just a small update about how's going the building of my new RC Rally car for the 2026 RC Rally season. Well, together with my friend we are a bit late with the schedule. We had a small inconvenience. We ordered the underplate 2 millimeters thick and we received a 4 millimeters one. Too thick. This is just from last year and I wanted to show just to give you an example. Meanwhile, this is the only thing, let's say, ready that I have for my upcoming RC Rally car. Other than all the 3D printed parts, everything is ready and we are just waiting this underplate to start testing. These are the, let's say, parts from X-Ray XB4 2016. Here we have the arms from X-Ray T3, T4. Yes, it's the same, let's say, parts from last year, but the way the arms, suspension arms are positioned, some internal components, everything is different. So I just wanted to give you a small spoiler. Keep the finger crossed and I'm going to update you about how's going everything. The first race is going to be the 4th of April. I think that in 10 days everything should be ready, 10 days, 2 weeks from now, and I will have a few days in order to test everything, test the car, and to change the setup and so on. So this is the CAYOTE charger that I'm going to use in this 2026 RC Rally season. Of course, I really like the design of this charger, and the thing that I like the most is that it's very compact and let's say also lightweight. It's nice to have a compact charger because when you're traveling around it's easy to put let's say in your RC bag to carry around, and also when you put it on your pit, on your table during a race, it does not occupy a lot of space. Having a good charger is very important in RC racing to, let's say, use your batteries at full power, but also to prolong their life using the correct programs like storage. On the back we have AC input, a USB charger, but also a DC input in order to have a supplementary power supply. We can have a closer look at the nice design of this charger. On this side we have a DC output. I think that it could help in order to attach the soldering in case of emergency. I lose some connector on my motor or ESC. On the front we have the display and the control buttons. They are organized in a very simple way. The interface is very, let's say, clear and easy to understand. And in fact, focusing on the menu, let me show you in an easy way how everything is set. So with this button I can jump between channel A and channel B. Then we have the menu with all the function of this charger. And again, with this button here we can enter each part of the menu in order to set everything. And remember, balance charging is very important to, let's say, keep the cells at the same voltage and to increase the lifespan of your LiPo. Let me know what do you think about this charger, and also if you have additional questions, just leave a comment. As usual, I will do my best in order to answer you. And guys, as usual, see you soon for the next video. Ciao!